Namaste. Good evening, everyone. Well, I got a fourth letter from this Jenna, and they just continue to get nastier and nastier. So again, I'm going to read it and read my reply, because I want everything to be transparent as to what's out there. And unbelievable. I just absolutely shocked. It says, "Hi there. I will let you know about my credentials 24 hours prior to the article being published. You will get a copy a day before it goes online. You are not qualified enough to teach me journalism. Unlike your American journalists, some of us still have journalistic integrity." Oh, really? I said, wow, you call doing a witch hunt journalistic integrity when you haven't even spoken with one of my genuine students? Whoever you're talking to in Canada, I don't know. Okay? She says, please stop putting a spin on things to deflect from the serious allegations leveled at you. This technique is straight out of Trump's playbook. Critiquing my English? Seriously? I said, I thought journalists were precise in their language. Clearly, what you meant to say and what you said were two different things. Let me take a drink. Hey, if someone comes at you with 100% fabricated lies, what would you do? Think about it. And you come behind some screen, have been less than honest in who you are. I get mail from trolls all the time. I get slanderous, nasty things daily from those who don't like my views. Then they say, can't you see the fat elephant in the room? We've asked you questions right from the very first email. I said, really? What questions? Accusations are not asking questions. And if you actually came with credentials, like an honest person, it would have been a much different happening. But that didn't take place, did it? He still hasn't revealed who this is. Okay. They go on. To reiterate, why are you affiliated with online white supremacy groups? Why are you registered to various neo-Nazi and alt-right websites? Did you ever speak on the phone to the operators of Stormfront.org? I said, what various sites? What various alt-right sites? Really? I speak out against them at every turn. So do you actually believe I would subscribe to such trash? I called Stormfront once to tell them I did not subscribe and take me off immediately. What would you do? Would you not call to tell them to cease and desist and remove you? If you knew anything about my teachings, you would find out I would never say anything racist. I hate Trump and Bannon and all those who are doing everything they can to ruin this country. There is nothing worse these people can do to me other than calling me a racist and knowing I have been a celibate to put me on some porn site. Really? How would you like somebody doing that to you and setting you up? And then they say, well, why are you a guru active on various adult dating and hardcore interracial pornographic sites? Really? How do you know it's a hardcore interracial pornographic site? Even I do not know that. And if I were so racist, why would I join such a site? That doesn't even make sense. Porn is disgusting, and it's the last thing I would ever sign up for. Again, I did not sign up for it. The same people that took my email address and signed me up that miserable Stormfront also put me on some porn site, apparently. Said you're on videos uploaded on your own YouTube channel making racist comments toward colored people. Care to comment? I said, never. What video? Where is it? You won't find it because it never happened. Obviously, this person has never looked at my videos. Okay? There's nothing I hate worse than these white supremacist bullshit people. And they keep coming. And they claim that I'm against Christianity. They claim I'm against this. They claim I made all these racist remarks. Never. You look at my videos and you find one place ever. And you'll not find it because it doesn't exist. They say you're online threatening. You're on video threatening to expose confidential information on your ex-devotee. How can a guru be so vengeful? What do you have to hide? What damaging information are you trying to suppress? Nothing. I have a right to defend myself when someone is 100% lying and making things up. I have never revealed information about those people. But if I did, if I revealed the letters they have sent, it would clear up the situation immediately. But I haven't done it. Instead, I've faced continued false allegations, all because I've kept private the things that would out them in their motives, okay? I've kept silence about them for years and still get this nonsense about threatening to expose confidential information. Okay? So did you touch people inappropriately during Shaktipat? Never. Watch the videos. Ask the students that have actually had Shaktipat. What's wrong with you? You haven't even interviewed actual students. Okay? Did they ask to see videos of doing the Shaktipat? No. Of course not. They said, why would a victim lie about this? I said, what victim? Maybe the same reason they're adding me to a porn site and the stormtroopers crap. Did you ever think about the fact there are some very imbalanced people out there that lie, that'll stoop to any level to discredit somebody? Maybe like that woman that just lied to try and catch the New York Post, claiming she'd gotten pregnant by Roy Moore, and nothing of the type happened. She had an ulterior motive and wasn't above lying. There are lots of people that hate gurus, and it's not the first time someone I have never even met has made wild accusations against me. They have a religious or political axe to grind and they pick a target. That's all. As a woman, don't you think we should believe women who speak out against abuse? Genuine abuse, yes. I speak out against abuse all the time. Pedophile priests should be excommunicated immediately. And then she goes, Sarah from Canada sent me this screenshot. What's your affiliation with Sarah? Care to comment on this deleted tweet from your Twitter account? Now, you guys, I wish you could see this. They have my name up there and says, since I'm white, I'm automatically superior to dark brown-faced gurus. Most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And I said, I don't know Sarah. And I never wrote this tweet nor deleted it. Wow, convenient that so-called tweet happened when you started your witch trial. Read the rest of my tweets and watch my videos, and you'll find you're barking up the wrong tree. Wow, such a great reporter. Don't you know that anyone could Photoshop something like that? And yet again, try to set me up? If I were this big racist that you want to claim, then there'd be many tweets of that sort. It'd be all over my Facebook, but it's not. Why? Because I never said that. Wow, whoever did that is really perverted, sick person. Okay? Then they say, seriously, if you want to beat around the bush and not answer the questions directly and honestly, it's better you not reply. The very beating around the bush speaks volumes. I have answered 100% truthfully. Maybe I'm sick and tired of standing for honesty and truth and having to deal with these sick type of happenings. And before you jump the gun and go off on a bender, did you look into who that person is? What's their background? Because I can tell you 100% I've never had a student named Sarah. Wait a minute. Is this Sarah related to Henri Jolicoeur? She's a vegetarian animal rights person. I've never had a student named Sarah in Canada, but there's someone there that's done all he can to discredit me because he was claiming to be a psychoanalyst, and he's nothing of the sort, but rather he's one that does hypnosis, and he's put so many lies in his videos, okay? And his videos were so bad he had to take them off of YouTube. He even got thrown off Rick Ross' site because he was so over the top making slanderous claims. If memory serves me, he has that sister which he threatened me with before. Okay? Maybe look at his videos, how viral he is. He got angry because none of my students would go out with him because they're celibates. And the fact that I don't preach vegetarianism, and from that point, he went on a rampage. He actually was accusing me of forcing them to be celibate. Okay? I said, it's amazing you're interviewing someone I've never met and wanting to hang me out to dry because they're making bogus claims. You should have asked to see the videos of retreats and Shaktipat rather than making these phony accusations. If you'd actually look through my videos, you won't find any racist remarks nor anything close to what's being claimed. So I left it there. So whoever this person is, they're a sick individual. And if this is really some journalist, which I highly doubt, but if they are really, what can you say? I mean, they're not looking for facts. They haven't come here, haven't genuinely asked me anything, haven't asked to speak with any of my students. Some off the wall, who knows what it is. And like I said, the only Sarah I know, and I think it's the name of Jolicoeur's sister, which he threatened me with before. I'm going to get my sister after you. So has he been churning on this for these years? Are the journalists there, him and his sister? Are they both cooking this up? I wouldn't doubt it. Who it is, I have no idea. But I'd like to know who set me up, who put me on pornographic site, who put me on white supremacist sites. Okay? Now I've had a few off-the-wall nutcases that have come in and accused me of making racist remarks about some bus of Christians or Lord knows. Out of the blue, some made-up BS. Nothing close to what I've ever said in my life. Again, if somebody knew me, if I were really this big racist like they want to say that I am, it would be all over my Facebook. It would be all over my videos. But there's nothing, ever. Okay? There's nothing worse than this alt-right. These white supremacists and this nonsense. Gee, you don't look at my videos and see that I talk against Trump and Bannon and the supremacists all the time? Okay? Yeah, that's racist, all right. Yeah. Every racist speaks against the other racists. Unbelievable how people can go out and make those things. You know? So whoever it is, I hope you're having fun, because you're being an ass, really. Whoever it is, being a total ass. Okay? So, all you can do is continue to stand up, and it doesn't matter what they sling at you. When you know you're honest and you've been walking, and those that are closest to you know your life, know you're honest, know you're clean, it's all that matters, okay? And there will be these sick individuals out there that have no morals, no integrity, no ethics, that will go after you and try to destroy you, discredit you at every turn. And when I tell people that come up and make those kind of claims out of the blue because they've heard some jackass making proclamations, I said, come and see who I am. Okay? I've got videos of the retreats. There are videos there. Shaktipat. Shaktipat was always given in a group, never alone. So what woman is sitting there making these claims of being abused during Shaktipat? That's absolutely heinous. Sick people, absolutely sick individuals, and I feel sorry for them. Like the Bible says, bear not false witness. Okay? When you're lying about a person, when you're making these types of charges against them, you're bearing false witness. Okay? And you're going to have heavy karma for that, especially if you're talking against a teacher that's done nothing wrong, who's only been there trying to aid people, and you're doing all you can to destroy and ruin their reputation. Okay? You're going to have severe, heavy karma. Okay? And you should be ashamed of yourself for what you're doing. Okay? I can't even imagine being in that type of a mindset. What a hell realm you must be living in. What a hell realm they must be living in, because they're sitting there all day thinking of these sick things to do. Adding a spiritual teacher to a porn site, adding a spiritual teacher to a white supremacist site, and then going after them. Taking their image from their tweets and adding it, and then saying it's a tweet that was deleted, photoshopping it. That's a sick individual. I'm sorry, they should be on medication, whoever's doing this. Really. They should be on medication, and I feel sorry for them in one breath. But in another breath, I hope to God it comes out who it is and what they're doing. And that their karma comes sooner or later so they don't continue to do it to other people. Okay? I never knew there were so many sick individuals in this world. It's very shocking. It's very sad. Just like it's sad to see this thing with this Roy Moore, who's abused all these young girls. Well documented. He wasn't allowed to be in this mall because he was so creepy. Okay? Sick people. And then these so-called evangelical ministers are standing up for him. What kind of ministers are these? These are not ministers of God. Okay? And again, these prosperity teachers, prosperity ministers, there's nothing in the Bible that says, oh, be that and do it. I'm so disgusted with the Christian elements now, overall. That's why, there's a difference between religiosity and spirituality. What Christ came to say, wonderful teachings, okay? But you don't find them now You find things that have been so skewed, and people that are so egocentric that they will lie through their teeth. This guy, Judge Roy Moore, wanted to keep the 12 commandments up, and yet he's one of the worst. Has he not ever heard what you have done to the least of these you have done to me? Okay? So again, if this freaking so-called reporter's still there, really? You think I'd be sitting there abusing somebody in the midst of Shaktipat? Okay. What you have done to the least of these you have done to me. Okay? So good Christian evangelical people that want to stand for this Judge Roy Moore, because maybe he'll get a tax incentive through for you and you can get more money if you got wealth. Think about that. What you have done to the least of these you have done to me. Pedophile. Okay. Sick individuals. Liars, deceivers, and sick. Just like whoever is playing this game and continues to try to set me up in all these various ways. I hope to God it gets revealed who this person is, because they're very, very ill. It's a very, very ill individual, and really, I feel sorry for them. You know? What would induce you to set up somebody who's done nothing to you? Okay? What would induce you to do something like this? Okay? All I can say again is it's very sad, it's very sick, and you have to feel sorry for them on one level. But then again, you know, I don't deserve this type of shit all the time. Really, I don't. Okay? But again, there are, like I said, very sick individuals. There are trolls out there. Some poor kids have committed suicide because there's such nasty individuals out there who get their kicks from trying to destroy somebody else because they have absolutely no self-worth themselves. Okay? And that's where it comes from. If you're balanced in yourself and you have some self-worth, you don't have to go after other people to make yourself feel good. Okay? If you got to do that, you're a sick individual and you need to get some self-worth. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Unbelievable. You just think it can't get any nastier, and it does. But this is a sad commentary on what's out there and what people will do and how low they will stoop, and the severe loss of ethics, morality, dignity. Okay, if they want to throw their morality and dignity and ethics away, do it. But don't try to discredit mine. Okay? Don't use your illness and your sick thoughts to try to discredit my dignity. Okay? My standing, my ethics, my morality. Okay? I don't appreciate it. And if you think it's going to stop me from standing up for truth, I'm going to continue to stand. Okay? I don't think there's anyone that stood up for truth that hasn't had to face this type of drama. Okay? Anyone that has stood up for truth has very sick individuals that are going to go after them. Okay? It's the way it is. Okay? But if you don't stand for something, then you don't stand for anything. Okay? Namaste. Have a great evening. Bye, everyone.